you know if you've been diagnosed with any particular psychiatric illness or disorder?
Well, I didn't realize that I had went back to grade school with until I was told that I'm either telling lies or I'm neurotic or whatever it says in my brother's letter or response.
Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about right now.
Well, my brother can tell you.
What?
My brother could tell you in detail.
Well, what are you talking about?
There was a document, and it says that I'm neurotic or psychotic or words to that effect, or just plain lies. Look it up in the word processor under lies.
What document is that?
I think it was a legal document.
Okay. So my question was whether you'd ever been diagnosed. Depression, anxiety disorder, PTSD.
It's all in the record. I've got PTSD. I was wounded in Vietnam after 60 days.
Okay, yeah,
And
PTSD.
that's automatic because of the Purple Heart.
Sorry?
That's automatic because of the Purple Heart.
What's automatic?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Post-traumatic stress disorder is automatic?
If you have a Purple Heart, a combat infantryman's badge, or a combat medic's badge. They consider that to be a traumatic. Yeah, a veteran has to prove that they've been involved in a traumatic event, and a lot of veterans can't prove that. But they take at face value if you have any of those three awards, of CIB, medic's badge, or Purple Heart,
okay,
that you have been in a traumatic event.
And you have a Purple Heart?
Yes.
So, and how did you get the Purple Heart?
I was on a patrol in Vietnam and it happened on September the 9th, I believe. Yeah, September 9th, 1970.
What happened?
I was we had been hit by, a squad of 12 guys got hit by 250 NVA on a Sunday, and they sent 12 of us out from my unit, the 442nd Artillery, and they sent 12 of us out as bait to get out there and beat the bushes, and the third day we got hit, and I was medevaced out along with two other guys out of this 12-man patrol.
Okay. Was this friendly fire?
Yes.
And when you say you got hit,
well, I take that back. The official record has the report. My brother has dug up every negative thing that he can find in the report. My mother wrote a letter to the military saying, well, why was my boy out in the jungle? He was a mechanic. And that report says friendly fire, but that's not the official report. That's a letter from my mother or from somebody. The reason we were in friendly fire is because it was the alignment of our geographical location was not correct. They didn't know where we were.
Okay. Well, were you struck by friendly fire is my question.
I was wounded and have a Purple Heart.
Were you wounded by friendly fire?
Objection, relevance.
I'd say go to the general orders of the company that I was at.
Sorry?
The general orders of the company will tell you the facts of it. The interviews with my neighbor across the street at Braxton Wood Court in Fairfax, the fellow was one of the nastiest neighbors around. His son committed suicide at about age 22 because of the neighbor, and my brother's taken that to be all the negativity of me being such a terrible neighbor. Marianne and James Triplett still write to me. Frank Cassini still writes to me. And the fire truck people came out there and were willing to cut brush for me. I was not a bad neighbor. I don't like every document that has ever been negative about me published out as if that's the only thing that was ever written.
So again, I don't know what you're talking about, but what document was published about you? What's the document?
It was a letter from my mother to my military unit.
A letter from your mother?
Yeah. Well, there was a letter from my mother, and then there was a letter from the military.
And this had something to do with your neighbors?
No, it's. I'm saying that every negative thing that's been pulled up about me,
Okay.
including reports from neighbors, as if that was a. And I wanted to go by the official record.